What is going on, guys? Edge Mindset here. Got another video for you. I was talking to myself this morning. I was saying, self, what sort of shenanigans could you possibly get up to today? Is there something that you can mess with and hope it turns out good, but there's a chance it might not turn out good? And I said, ooh, I've got an idea. Let's take this AD-10, this limited edition AD-10, number 971, pretty up there. And let's stonewash these scales. I've got some snail trails already building on this thing. I got like a little ding on this side, and I thought, let's take it all the way. What would this look like with Stonewash titanium? Could it look cool? I don't know. Maybe. We'll give it a shot. So that's what we're going to do today. First step, disassembly. That's what you do. You take the thing apart. Second step, throw it in the Stonewasher. Third step, hope it turns out well, and put it back together. Worst case scenario, I'll have to just send it somewhere to have it blasted again and kind of turn it back to its original form. Now, I am a little disappointed with myself because one of the things I really liked about this knife was the fact that it had sandblasted scales, which would show natural snail trails and things like that as you carry and use it. And so I'm a little upset with myself that I'm not just letting that happen, right? I'm doing like I usually do and messing around with it and forcing it, and I should have maybe paid attention to where these screws go. So that one's probably the top one, right, on the right-hand side here. And then we've got 3 going through the frame here. I'll be able to figure out, this is the short one on this side, so I'll be able to figure that out. Let's take these washers off. This should have, oh, right here on the blade, we've got the Teflon side. So Cold Steel does a pretty cool thing where they put a little thin Teflon washer on the blade, and then you've got bronze phosphor washer that actually contacts the scale there. Yeah, let's make sure everything's good there. Let's remove this lock bar. Got that off. We'll remove this guy because I'm also going to do this backspacer here. Let's slide these guys off. Let's get this pin. We'll put them in order of where they go, top to bottom. All the way down here, even though I don't think it really matters. Pretty self-explanatory. Everything's good on that side. We can take this off, I guess. It'll just slide right off. It's held on with pins. Maybe if I could actually get some leverage in here and separate this thing. Oh, no, my bad. I think, no, it should come off. Should come off. It just doesn't want to. There we go. There we go. So we'll throw that in there as well. Let's take these guys off, and we are going to run into problems. There we go. It was spinning in the little captured guy right there. So keep that guy, keep this guy. We've got one more to do here. These aren't too bad to take apart, honestly. I know some people are afraid with the whole triad lock thing. It's really not that bad. The only tricky part is kind of just, you know, keeping track of what goes where. I'll just keep those in there. Put this one here. So that's the whole pocket clip assembly. And then we've got one more post right here on this side, and then we are completely apart, and that's it. So here is the actual scales. You can see they're solid. It'd be really cool if there were some lightning pockets in here. That would really take the weight down, obviously. So next step, now that we got that done, let's go throw these into the Stonewasher. And I won't make you guys watch me stonewashing it, but I'll show you what I'm going to put it into. All right, here we go. This is actually just ceramic polishing abrasive, and I just throw it right in this jug. The opening is a little bit small, and so it does make it a little tricky to get your parts out, but it's not too bad. I'll probably squirt a little bit of oil in here. Shake it around manually. It'll be pretty quick because it's just Stonewash titanium. If you're doing like blade steel and things like that, it can take a little bit longer. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we are back. Here is the finished product. Added a little bit of texture to it, and I swear it darkened it up. I'm gonna have to compare the video, but it does seem like these are a little bit darker now. So I didn't go too crazy. The manual stonewashing I do is, it kind of creates a unique kind of texture with kind of these darkened flecks on here. It's kind of different. You know, it doesn't really do, with my setup, it doesn't really do kind of the manufactured polished type stonewashing. It kind of does a little bit of a, I don't know, just a different texture on there. So yeah, we'll put it back together, see what we think, compare some photos, see if we like what happened or if this was a big mistake. You know, so far seems okay. Where is this guy? So let's see. Yes. If we put this in here, that's this. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I've got the right stuff in the right place and not messing it up, even though I probably don't even want to do that yet. First, we want to take this guy, put it in here, get all this set up so that it's the right frickin' way. Sorry if anything is off camera. And why will this not, okay, there we go. Like, why will that not screw in there? Gonna do it this way, just for funsies. Where is, right in front of me, right in front of me. Get that secured. Looks pretty good, I think. I think it looks cool. It's not anything too crazy. It just kind of seems like a little tweak there. Put these in the same order that we took them out with. Put that in there. Now I need to get this guy, and this actually keys in. So should have, where's it at? Oh, there's the flat spot. So it'll have a flat spot. So this is the only way it goes in. And we can not do that. I was going to say we could just twist it, but the problem is I would over tighten it. So need to do that. Now we can tighten it a little bit more. Now we're good to go. We could go ahead and throw this in now, just to have these freaking ready, and then I can just drop the whole thing. That's what happens when you try to put things together, right? Isn't that how it always goes? Isn't that how it always goes? Tighten this up. Not all the way. That's not going to work because I frickin' missed this whole piece. I know you guys are yelling at me and you're like, dude, you didn't put all of these posts in here for the whole frickin' assembly, and now you're just trying to put it together. That's not going to work. So that goes in there. Now we can screw this one in with the right bit. And everything else will fall out because I should have done this first. This is how it goes, man. Whenever you put stuff together, you always do it in the wrong order, seems like. At least I do. Even though I've taken these things apart so much, the second you turn the camera on and start recording yourself doing it, all of your experience with putting these things together just goes out the window, and it's like the first time you've ever done it. Something about having that camera rolling just messes with your brain. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, now we got that. Now I can put all this back in that fell out because I put it in prematurely. Let's look for that flat spot. Flat spot's actually around the collar right there and not the entire pivot assembly, which is good. Okay, we got that. Let's do a little bit of oil. Let's get some oil here. Let's do this right. Okay, got my oil. Put just a little bit on here. Lube it up a tad. Let's get this guy. Even though it's not dirty, I would be fine without doing any of this. But what the heck, you know, might as well. We've got it apart. I may be taking this whole thing apart again anyways if I don't like this, but We'll just do it. Do it to it. Okay. Got a couple drops of oil there. Let's put one up here just for the hell of it. Let's take this off. Let's clean this off. Get that all nice and good. Put this in here. Now we have that assembly. Now we need to clean this guy off. We're having fun. Having fun. Good times. Gotta love it. Put some more oil. Probably doing a little excessive oil action here, but whatever. It's fine. There's no titanium lockup to get sticky or anything, so we'll be good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so now let's throw this in. Put that in that way. Take the lock bar, put it on the post. Maybe? Oh my gosh. Put it on the post. You want to put it back behind here. See how it's up above the pivot. You got it at an angle. Crank it back. And good to go. Got that in. That's solid. Now, just got to get this scale on and we are donezo. Boom. Okay, so remember we had different size screws over here. Let's see, which one's the short one? Let's put them right here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'll zoom in. Is there a short one? I don't know if there is. They might all be the same. They kind of look like they're the same. Put that in. Let me see here. I swear one of these is short, but they kind of all look the same. This one almost seems like it's short. So we're going to consider this one short. I think it is slightly short. So that would be this closest one with the skinniest scale right there. Not that it really matters. I'm sure it'd work just fine, but it might be peeking out a little bit. It might be a little bit ugly. A little bit not perfect, you know what I'm saying? Okay, do the pivot. Pivot action there. Let's go back through. Let's tighten these up. Left them kind of loose just to get everything in place. Now we should be good. Check it out. We're centered. Got good action. And, you know, it doesn't look that much different, right? Honestly, doesn't look that much different. You can see a little bit of stonewashing going on there. Put a few little shiny spots, a little bit of depth. It does seem like it's a tad darker, but maybe it's just an optical illusion. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. Comment down below if you notice any sort of significant difference in how these scales look here. Maybe not. I don't think so. I don't think so. When I took it out of the Stonewasher in the basement where it's got darker lighting, it really looked like it had darkened it up to the point where I was like, wow, that's crazy. But now that I get it back on the knife, cleaned up, put back together, it doesn't. It just has, you know, a little bit of stonewashing action on it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was worth it, but it is what it is. Comment down below if you think it. Comment down below if you think, if you can notice any difference. And then if you do notice a difference, do you think it looks better, the same, or worse? All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Talk to you later.